Hi everyone, I just want to help you and just show you how do we create a master slide in PowerPoint. I'm using PowerPoint's newer version, but the book that we're using, we're just going to follow these instructions. So we just need to load our presentation software. So I'm just going to type it in here, PowerPoint. We open it and they say click on the view tab and select slide master. So if you go in the view tab, this is called the ribbon, and we go to the view tab and we look for slide master. Okay, so it automatically puts us in this situation where we have the first layout, but this is the master slide. Everything I change in this slide will change the rest of all of these slides. So for example, all the slides that has this heading here, all of them that has this will change if I change it in this slide over here. So if I make this red, you'll see everything that's red is because our master slide also has this. So it's really cool. But if you change that heading in this slide here, it's not going to change in any of the other slides. So think of this like the mama slide, and these are all the babies. Okay. So we are in our master slide and we need to go to page setup to make sure that we're happy with the size of our slides. And you don't have to go look on the ribbon for anything. We're going to change the size of our master slide. So go to the slide master tab in the ribbon and you go here to slide size, and we want custom slide size. So now we can decide how we want it, and I want it the same as in the book. So I'm just going to say on screen 4:3, and then the rest is exactly the same, which is really nice. And it's landscape, portrait, all of this. It's really nice. Okay, and I'm just going to say ensure fit. Then click on the first slide. That's just to explain what the master slide is. So we click on the first slide, which is this one. And we are going to change the background of this master slide, which means we're going to change the background of all the slides. And we need to change it to 80% transparency using the standard yellow color. So you can click on any white space, format background, and we can choose here standard yellow, and the transparency, you can move this around until you get 80%, or you can just type in 80. Okay, so now we have it at 80%, and the next thing we are going to fill in our name, center number, and candidate number, and we just need to move this first. So in this, click on the rectangle around it, and they say we need to move it using that. So we can just move this around till we're happy. Yes. And now we're going to say insert, and you're going to insert a text box. So just over here, and we need to put in our name. So mine is Jean-Claude Erasmus, and then the code is 12122, and then 123. Okay, we have that. And then they also say we should put it as sans serif, which is Arial, and we will select all of it. You can either press Ctrl A to select all of it on the keyboard, or you can just manually highlight it, and we say Arial. You can type it in there, which I prefer doing, or you can go down and just go look for it here, which is really nice. And the size of it should be 12. So you can click here to make it smaller and bigger, or you can type in the direct number, which makes it faster as well. So we've done this. And now we are going to enter, we're going to insert a clip art. So we go to insert, and this is a newer version. So clip art you're going to get here from the online pictures. And we are going to look for a car. So just type in car, and then because we want a clip art, just put clip art at the end, and then we will get clip art image. Let's see how it should look. It should be a green car. Okay, perfect. we just use this one. If you want all of them, you can choose all of them, but for this specific one, we just need the one. And I'm gonna insert it. I'm just putting it in like they did over here. But did you notice every time I move something here, all the other slides get affected by this? So everything that you put in here, you can see my name and the picture stays there. So everything we do on the master slide affects the rest of the layout. And we are going to reposition our slide number and our date right there. And let's see what else. And then they say we need to make this left alignment. So currently, if you go to home, you can choose if it's middle, left, or right alignment. And currently you can see that it's highlighted on the right alignment, and you can see it in the little box there. So we want to make it left alignment. Then we want to insert headers and footers, and we just want to allow the slide numbers to be part of all the slides. So they say we go to insert, header and footer. So a header usually comes at the top and a footer comes at the bottom. So we go to insert and you look for the icon header and footer. We just say slide number. If we said footer here, whatever we put in there would be on every single slide now. So now all the slides will have slide numbers. So now we at least know where the slide numbers are. So that's all we had to do there. And then you need to check the objects that are placed in the master slide do not interfere with any of the boxes in which you have the content when adding materials to the slide. So, currently, like in this slide, so you will do this for each individual slide. You don't have to for this assignment. It's just if you want to continue with this next time on your own, you can just move this so that whenever we type in more things over here, that it won't overlap with the picture over here. So that's all they said there, is just move the little text boxes. So you can do this for every slide. If you want the picture to just be on its own there, you can just change all of this. We can maybe move both of these upwards. I used Control to select both of them. And if I unclick one, and I can move just the one. If you keep Control in with this selected, you can see there's a little plus there. So every time I keep my Control in and I click on different things, I can move all of them around. But that's something extra, and you don't have to worry about that. And now we just go and edit our formatting. So they say the heading should be dark blue. So dark blue, here is a dark blue, and it should be 48. 48, and Arial. I have put this in the wrong formatting. It should be this one. This is the main heading. So this should be Arial. This should be 48. And this should be dark blue, and they say it should be right aligned. So currently it's left aligned, so we make it right aligned, and let's just make this fit inside here. We can maybe make this a bit bigger. There we go. And then this, I messed up a bit, but it's a subheading. It should be black. We make it black. Center aligned, and it should be 24. So I can click here until it's 24. Or you can type it in there. And the bulleted list, even though this is still bullet, should be black, left aligned, which it is, and it should be 18. It says 18 plus there, just say 18. And we know all of them are the same. And we can choose the style of the bullets. So you can just click here, and we can click any of these that we think works here. And that is that. I think that is that. So this is how you would make a master slide using the steps that they give us here in the textbook. And yeah, I hope it helps.